So, obviously not your team, but what's going through your head when you see when the U.S. gets eliminated from the World Cup?
Well, I was screaming at the TV as the game was going on, encouraging our team to score another goal. It didn't happen. So, being a U.S. soccer fan, it hurts. But at the same time, we gotta move past that pretty quickly, because we've got a very important, vital game coming up on Sunday. So the emotions of the day, of those 2 hours in front of the TV, and obviously reading some of the comments on social media, stuff like that. Yeah, that's all of interest to me. It's in my line of work. But my main focus now is to get these guys ready for a big game on Sunday.
Coach, 9 points to separate the top 8 teams in the Western Conference, and it kind of feels like we see this seem to happen every year. Is there something to that for you, or is it just that no one's been able to distinguish themselves this year?
I would probably say the latter. I think, okay, we had a little run there in the middle part of the season. We had a good run. Vancouver's been on a good run to push themselves forward. Kansas City's been pretty consistent. Dallas was lights out, then down, and trying to come back up. So I think it's been teams really on this side haven't been able to kind of power past anybody. I would agree with that.
You've already played Dallas, a team that you're familiar with. What did you learn about your first matchup against Dallas?
They're a dangerous team. Barrios is very good. Morales has come in and done some nice things for him. I mean, that's a different look, having a more attack-minded guy sitting next to Grueso or Acosta or whoever they might play there. That was certainly interesting. But it's a good team. We've had good battles, since 2015 in the playoffs. So it's becoming a good little rivalry.
How are all the returning internationals doing, and you think they're going to be available for this weekend?
They'll all be available. They'll all be available. They're good.
Are you at all worried about like Clint's mentality in this, or do you think that this could maybe even help him?
I'm going to ask him that same question myself. I don't want to put words into his mouth, but the way we look at it here is this is a big club, and this is a big deal. An MLS Cup is a big deal. And I know from our conversation last year that he wanted to be on his feet for that MLS Cup victory last year. So I'm hoping that he's going to be seriously motivated to help us win another MLS Cup.
And given who he is this not an opportunity for him to be a leader along with the other leaders that you have?
He's been a leader. We got a lot of leaders on this team. He's been one of them from day one. The other thing I might add to that is, he's chasing Montero on a level here. He's got a couple goals to go, but I mean, that's motivation, because I know he likes to score. But he's always been a leader for the team. Leads by example. Pulls guys, takes them out for dinner, stuff like that. So I expect that to continue.
Victor Rodriguez was out more on a family break now with his national teams. How do you handle his return to training?
He was great. He worked hard today. It's like he hasn't. If you watch the soccer today at training, it's like he didn't miss a beat. So, the birth of his child was an important moment for him, and we certainly were going to let him do that.
Any idea how much he slept?
Good question. I'm sure he has family back home, and he'll be fine. He was excited to play again.
Obviously, unfortunate for the U.S. to make World Cup. You have a couple other players here that are still alive in that. Roman, obviously, a big superstar down in Panama right now. Comment on those two guys at all.
Nico and Roman, yes, have punched their ticket. Gustav, yes, he's got a good chance. I think everybody saw Roman and doing his thing in the parade, the national holiday, all that sort of stuff. I mean, that's such a good story. I mean, it was a good story for us when he scored the winning penalty kick. I mean, how excited was he there? How excited was he after that match? And I don't know what you guys thought, but that was a pretty impressive goal. I mean, that was a good goal. I mean, I should show that to Dempsey and Bruin and Jordan, some of our forwards, because that was actually a really good goal. So we're very happy for all of them. Certainly we're sad about, the U.S., our team, but life goes on.
So there's a chance Roman can play forward?
He's already done it this year. The 4-3, the 4-3. No, not from the get-go. Of course not. No.
Okay.
No.
Just
No.
making sure.
No. Roman, no.
Is that the best finish you've seen him? Did you know that was in him? That finish he had?
Well, we've joked about it from time to time. He swears that when he was younger, he played forward. But, who knows if that's really true, but that's what he says. So you guys can ask him.
Can you offer health updates at all? Jordan, Ozzie, day-to-day, week-to-week still?
They're all day-to-day, week-to-week. As soon as they're ready, all of them we're working extremely hard to get the injured guys back.
Can you speak a little bit to the situations of Aaron Kovar, Harry Shipp, two guys that seem to have kind of fallen out of the rotation a little bit?
I can speak on it. I don't know how much good information's out there. I mean, that's just my choice. Certainly there's been some injuries. A couple of them have had a couple of opportunities early in the year. I've kind of settled on, some other players. It's not easy for those guys, but they've been troopers. They've been coming in, working hard every day, so I have zero problems with their effort or attitude in training. And, a lot of times it's similar to the message that I had last year. It's their team, and they are part of the team. They're important parts of the team. Whether they always show it on a Saturday or a Sunday, being in the 11 or the 18, they're still part of this team, and that's the biggest thing for me.
You and Fernando Clavijo have some type of relationship. Is it always good to you have an extra motivation to play his teams, or is there anything like that? Or?
I know he'll be watching this, so yes. I like beating my friend, yes. It would be good.